After seeing all I have on my journey of tracing Fairmont Hotel's bean to cup, roasting wasn't as high of an interest anymore. But Stacy, roast master at H.C. Valentine, quickly puts the importance of his role into perspective.
Everything you taste in coffee is in the bean. The green raw bean is in there. Roasting brings it out.
What I tell people, and I catch a lot of flack for this, there's a difference between roasting coffee and turning beans brown. When we start roasting, the beans are going to drop in at 380 degrees. It's when this batch is going to drop into the roaster and start roasting. I will start it up. You'll see stage one. The roaster, if you think about kind of a gas grill on steroids, a huge natural gas burner underneath. You can actually see the flame underneath the roaster here. And throughout the roaster, we'll pull out sample. And if you see here, this is green coffee beans. What's happening now is they're just absorbing the heat that's going through the roaster. Inside all coffee beans, what you want is around 9 to 13% moisture inside coffee beans. That's the ideal range. So the first few minutes of roasting, you're just heating up all that moisture, trying to drive it out. You can't really start development of the flavors and aromas in the coffee until you drive the moisture out. If you rush this process too much, you're going to start over roasting the beans before you reach the point where you really want to start coaxing those flavors out. If you take too long and it's too slow, you'll end up with what's considered, it's called baked coffee, and it's just what you would think. It's too long at too low a temperature. And it will be very bland, very tasteless, just not good coffee. If you listen for the popping. And what that is called the first crack. But if you notice the seam of the bean, how it's much more open than it was before. What that is when that moisture has all turned to steam, you've got all this pressure built up inside the bean, and it just cracks to release that pressure. Close to 400 degrees, a little over 13 minutes. So, and this coffee, we'll take it dark enough where it'll be in second crack when the beans come out. And there's second crack. You see how uniform everything is. Very even now, very uniform in size and color, shape. Roasting, have art, have science. You know, when I first started hearing that, I thought, oh, that's a great marketing line. No, it's not, it's true. I could teach you hey, push this button when it gets to this degree or whatever. But if you can't turn around and then tell me why you're doing that, what's happening inside the bean, all of that went into developing this recipe for that coffee.
Ingredients consumed on this scale have immense power in shaping our world. And coffee's story, the number 2 commodity on the globe, lands in this cup in a pretty fascinating light. Because if anything can connect you to a place and get you excited for your next adventure, it's a strong cup of hot coffee.